What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin back with my last E3 2015. What I want to see, and this is the one. It's not the console one. This is the big publishers, and I'm gonna go through the Bethesda, EA, Ubisoft, and Square Enix in that order. That's the order they're gonna be shown in. Start with Bethesda because it's quite a few games if you combine all of them. Let's go straight to Bethesda. First one, Doom 4. Haven't seen Doom 3 in a while since the original Xbox. We'll have to see what they're doing and how it looks. Dishonored 2, which was just actually rumored. The rumors and the leaks, it could have been possibly leaked, but I did hear about it. That would be nice. I thought Dishonored 1, the first Dishonored game was pretty good. Also, the game that everybody wants to see, and probably the main game that the reason they are having this conference is their first conference. The time of the conference, if I didn't already say it, is June 14th, which is tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's pretty late. Over here, yeah, it's pretty late, but Fallout 4 is the game that they're having this conference for. They already showed a trailer. I thought it was okay. Now, thought it could have looked better, but now, I want to see some in-depth gameplay. What RPG elements did you leave in? What did you take out? What new things you got in there? Enemies, guns, pretty much everything about it. I want to know more about it. So I'm pretty sure most of the conference is gonna be focused on Fallout 4. It's the big game that they wanted to show. That pretty much does it for Bethesda. Don't know really what else they can show. They come out with some surprises. Hey, I'm all about surprises. I apologize for my phone. Next we have EA. EA's conference is going to be June 15th, Monday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's directly after the Microsoft conference. And let's see, I think I got quite a few games up here. I had Titanfall 2 up here, but they already said they're not going to show it, so I guess we can skip over that. Mass Effect 4, big game. Love the Mass Effect trilogy. 3 had a really terrible ending, but still was a pretty fun game. I want to see what they do with 4 and when it takes place after the third game, and how the events of the third game affect this game. Really waiting to see some gameplay of that, because last year it was only like a developer's diary. Really wasn't gameplay. Obviously they didn't have gameplay ready. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. They have already said, well, if you look at the trailer, you would know that the game is not a sequel. Because in the trailer it shows her getting her tattoo. It shows when she got her tattoo on her eye. And if you play the second game, she already has a tattoo. So you can see this game is a prequel. And they didn't call it Mirror's Edge 2, they call it Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which would confuse some people later on down the line. No, not really. Next we have Battlefront. Trailer, they showed a trailer a month or two ago. Wasn't gameplay. Obviously they were saving gameplay for E3. Let's hope, with all the stuff that the game won't have, space battles, let's hope that the game can make up for that with great gun gameplay and amazing graphics and level design. Next one we have Star Wars RPG. This is all rumor. Haven't seen any gameplay. Haven't seen the trailer. Don't know a name, but I'm hoping that it is the next nice Old Republic game. That is the only reason I have it up here. Next, Burnout game. Now, Burnout Paradise was awesome, but that was the last Burnout game they had. From what I heard, what they're gonna do with it is gonna be different vehicles and things like that. Hopefully, they show some gameplay on that. And pretty much other than, the games I named, most of it's going to be sports games. Maybe Battlefield. I really don't care about Battlefield at this point. I want to see either some games I haven't seen in a long time or something new. kind of tired of Battlefield, especially after playing Hardline. Next we have Ubisoft. Ubisoft is after. Let me see to get the time of Ubisoft. June 15th, of course. 3 p.m. Pacific time and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see, we got Rainbow Six Siege, which had an alpha. I was a fan of the Vegas series. Rainbow Six Vegas. I was a fan of that series. The 2 games that they came out with. There's an alpha. I've seen gameplay, but then it's still an alpha. So I'll wait to see what they show at E3. I will still get it. Based on what they show, and me actually playing. Hopefully, come out with a beta because I couldn't get into the alpha. It was on PC. I do have a PC, not the greatest PC, but it would have been able to run the game easily. But I didn't get into the alpha. Next, we have The Division. Probably the game out of all the games Ubisoft has that they haven't come out with. It's probably one of the games I really, really wanted to see. Hopefully, they announce something about a beta or a release date, or something like that. So that's another game I'm really looking forward to. But it's Ubisoft. We don't know what we're gonna get. Next we have Prince. I stopped for a second. A game that we probably won't see, but I did put it up here. Prince of Persia. Actually, the next 3 games are games that probably won't happen. There's a good chance it won't. Prince of Persia. Would love to see Prince of Persia. Probably won't see it, but I can hope for it. I mean, they've been completely milking Assassin's Creed. You got Syndicate come out. I don't give a damn about Assassin's Creed anymore. I played Unity. It was a mess. And at that point, I didn't play any of them before. I know Black Flag was pretty good. But Unity was a mess, and I really didn't care about Assassin's Creed any longer. Ghost Recon. Future Soldier actually is an underrated game. I thought it had a lot of content. It was a game that came out on 360, PS3. A lot of people didn't like it, but I think they come out with a new one. I think it'll better graphics and whatnot. It'd be a new game that they can show that's not Assassin's Creed. Next we have Beyond Good and Evil 2. Good chance that won't happen, but would definitely love to see it. Pretty much does it for Ubisoft for the games I wanted to see. A lot of it, if you got some games, of course, let me know. Let me see. We have, in the end, Square Enix. I decided to add them to this one. They have a few games that I do want to play. I would like to see what they look like. I didn't put Final Fantasy 15 up here. Really don't care about Final Fantasy. They milked 13. 13 had 3 different games. They milked that. You go back to some of the older ones, and I did play those. But other than that, I'm not the biggest hardcore fan of Final Fantasy. I think they're good games, but I'm not too hyped about them. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a game I would like to see. Haven't seen. Between 2 and now, you've got Birth by Sleep. 352.5 days. I can't remember the names of them, but you got mostly handheld ones. You haven't had a true sequel to 2. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be a true sequel. That's actually gameplay. So you can't see what the game looks like, but I want to know what characters they're going to have as like guest characters. Probably going to put Star Wars. Disney owns Star Wars, and probably going to use Marvel characters because they also own those. So Kingdom Hearts looks like it could be pretty good. That's if Square Enix doesn't bullshit around and not come out with the game, but we'll have to wait and see. Just Cause 3. I didn't like the first Just Cause. Just Cause 2 was awesome. Just Cause 3 looked to be pretty good. Just Cause 2 on PC has multiplayer, which the consoles don't have. Crazy. I think Just Cause 3 has to have multiplayer. And it's just a game with just you're pretty much a stunt man. You do all kind of crazy shit with the grappling hook. It's really damn fun actually. Next, another Hitman game. Hitman Absolution was the last one that came out. I like that. It wasn't as good as some of the other games, but it's still pretty good. I think they should, release another, come out with something else with the Hitman series. And the last one I wanted to see is Deus Ex. I think it's called Mankind Divided. It's gonna be the new game they're coming out with. Deus Ex, I like the first one. I like the soundtrack, and I like some of that, the elements it had in the game. I thought it was a pretty good game. And when it first came out, people were pissed that it wasn't. I guess it wasn't what they thought it was, but to me, it was pretty good. For what it was, and hopefully they make a good. I don't know. Not sure if it's gonna be a sequel, prequel. I really don't know what they're gonna do with it. I've just heard about it. I haven't seen the trailer. But I thought, hey, I like the first one, so why not? Let's see what they do with this one. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. I named games from Bethesda, EA, Ubisoft, Square Enix. Tell me what you think about that. And also, I didn't mention when Square Enix is when Square Enix press conference was. I believe this is their first one too. Oh, it's a post show. Well, you're still gonna be able to see something. That's June 16th, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's directly after the Nintendo live stream. But like I said, let me know what you think about those 4 companies and what games you want to see from each one of them. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. Thanks for watching.